you're very young and you're already concertmaster of the New Jersey Symphony Academy Orchestra, and you're just a sophomore in high school, aren't you?
Yep, I'm a sophomore.
And you already performed as a guest soloist with the New Jersey Symphony, so that's not the first time you're performing with the symphony orchestra as a soloist, right?
Yeah, I was very lucky to get the opportunity to perform with them. We played the Mozart Concerto number 3.
And now you're playing Mendelssohn Concerto. That's a very challenging piece.
Yep, classical to romantic.
That's right. That's a big jump, and it's also a piece which most people know the first theme of it. It's a very very famous tune.
Famous for being very technically and intonation. It's very hard, yes.
You know, I heard that. My son is a violinist. He's a Juilliard trained violinist, and he told me that beginning of Mendelssohn is notorious for being a challenge for intonation wise. Interesting. I hear it from you too.
Yeah, it's kind of like Sibelius in a way, where you kind of only given 2 bars and then you come in and then you have to be right on that B, and every single note after that has to be in tune because the orchestra is playing chords of 3 and then it's just
And you're
it goes
soaring
forward.
above it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, very exposed. Yeah, great opportunity. But listen, I know you have a lot of knowledge about musicians and performers, and some of them really inspire you to go forward with your violin study and your pursuit. Can you tell me a little bit about those people you look up to and why, especially?
Yeah, so I really look up to Yo-Yo Ma. I mean, it really just started because of a concert of the NJSOs where I was invited to it, and um, we got to see him perform the Dvorak Cello Concerto, and it really inspired me because I would see him performing in front of the audience, so confident, and then um, all the solos like the solo in the third movement with the first violinist, um, Eric Warwick. It was just amazing. I really enjoyed it, and it also like made me think about chamber playing because he was listening and interacting with the orchestra as he was playing, and that just really inspired me to look more into not just solo music but also chamber and orchestral music.
That's wonderful. So you're learning from the best. You're going to learn the best there is to learn.
Yep.
Great. Now, listen, Timothy, I'm sure you're exhausted from your trip and the rehearsal, which you had to jump into right away. And we heard little bits and parts of your virtuosic playing in there. Some sound was bleeding into the room where you are being interviewed. Yeah, it was great. I'm so looking forward to hearing you in that concert.
Thank you so much.
And best of luck. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
trip. And also, I saw in your bio something very interesting. When the pandemic started, you didn't get depressed like many other musicians did. You took matters in your own hands and you organized concerts and recitals during the pandemic. That is very interesting part of your biography. What motivated you to do that?
Um, because I love classical music, and so rather than just playing, um, I'd love to like organize the event to promote and develop the music. I mean, most of the
That's fine.
can you cut that?
Yeah, we're gonna cut that. Of course. No worries, they want me
I
to repeat
forgot
the
the
question.
questions. I guess I only saw the first one. Okay, let me start over. um, so I love classical music, and then I would love to promote and develop it. Um, I think most of the managers in China, they are focusing on the performance in the major concert hall, but for me, I want to develop the music into like various places. Like I brought the orchestra into the school, and then I held the community concert during the epidemic. I mean, it makes me feel happy to bring music and to bring warmth to people. And my finance major can help me to do that too.
Oh, so that's the plan. You're becoming a musician slash entrepreneur, and you want to study finance and business so you understand more deeply how to um, be musician and manager at the same time. Am I understanding you right?
um, yes, I mean for the dual degree, it is mainly because um, a few years ago I feel like I need to go to some new fields to like broaden my horizon, which can like also improve my understanding and interpretation of music. And in China, classical music is not as popular as the Western countries. So I was thinking if I have this ability, I can like combine my two majors and then like commercialize the classical music so that more people could enjoy music in classical music in China. And I am interested in numbers, so I love my finance major.
That's wonderful. That's very interesting. So, are you planning on taking your degree, your education, and your experience back to China and creating some events and promoting classical music in your own country?
Yeah, I hope so.
That's wonderful. So, are you also planning on combining that with performance? You're such an established performer.
Sure, definitely. I will be the planner and then performer in one concert.
Oh, you certainly can. Absolutely. You know who did that very well? Beethoven. He planned and promoted and organized his own concerts. And he had, of course, a lot of helpers, but he was the manager of at least some of his own presentations and concerts. And he's not the only one. So, yeah, that's common in the field of the greatest musicians. So you're striving for a very interesting combination.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And I hope your family is proud of you because you're a fabulous pianist and you're a very forward looking person with wide horizons, just like you said.
Thank you.